Yo, y'all, sorry I'm a little out of it, man. I'm tired, but I just wanted to start a blog on my personal cancer journey. I've been fighting cancer since 2019. I have chronic myelogenous leukemia. It's mostly common in older people, but fortunately, I was susceptible to it. So it's been a journey. Been dealing with a lot of things, a lot of trials and tribulations, and finally, we're here to this point where I'm at day -3, and I'm about to undergo a transplant, stem cell transplant. It's been a long journey, tiring. Lost my hair, lost a lot of energy, um, lost friends, lost people that I thought cared about me. It's just always people that's gonna think they know what it's like to deal with something that you don't possibly know how to deal with. There's no guidebook or no books that tell you like how to step by step deal with having cancer on a daily basis, or how to how to deal with emotions or anxiety or stress. It's just everybody's different. Everybody goes through things to the best of their abilities. Um, with that being said, got my little setup right now. Got some chemo in here plugged up for 3 hours. What they're doing is giving me a strong high dose of chemo radiation that strips away my immune system, to prep me for my transplant here on Wednesday, um, day zero. My brother's my donor, which I was very fortunate to get. My brother was 100% match for me. So we're looking at everything to go pretty smooth, everything to go right. Um, um, I know my little brother right now. He's going through a lot of pain, but I'm super grateful for him being able to do this for me, because I wouldn't have went through with it if it would have been somebody else. I'm just being honest, like not being able to have an immune system that you've had for, shoot, I'm 31, so it'll be 32 years in April. Had my immune system all my life, and it's getting stripped away because it wasn't strong enough to keep me from getting cancer. Kept me from every other thing, but not cancer. And now my brother is being brave and is helping me out, and I'm gonna have his immune system, gonna have his DNA. It's crazy because my kids, like, I got a lot of kids. I'm not gonna lie about that. I got 9, and none of them little jokers. If I take DNA, I'm not the father, but those my kids. I never deny them. But kind of curious, can't lie, to kind of curious to see if I had any more, how that would turn up, how that would happen. I know my mom over here like, boy, you don't need no more. But hey, I'm a family guy. Yeah, y'all, this journey's been nuts, man. It's been crazy, and honestly, like, I've been here for 2 days, and I just been stressing, just pulling pulling my hair that I don't have. um, Having anxiety, panic attacks, heart flutters on all this medicine. I'm talking like medicine mess your stomach up so bad it feel like somebody taking your manhood, and I'm just being honest, like not wanting to eat but needing to eat because of the medication. You can't take the pills or the chemo without without food in your system. Like, man, it's been one. It's crazy, but God is good. He is all the time, and I'm here. Y'all would look at me and never think there was nothing wrong with me. I mean, health wise, I'm 100%. I'm a healthy human being, but you know, um, Guess I just wanted to start this because there's like so many people asking me different questions and honestly like I get upset because it's like what did Drake what did Drake say when that situation happened with Kobe? B wasn't with me shooting in the gym. And that's how I feel. Like there's so many people that's curious but wasn't there, didn't check on me, didn't make sure I was good, didn't like will watch my stories, go through my stories and just literally not say anything at all. And I understand like some people like get mad about that. Some people get upset, but everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person like if I see somebody hurting or if I see somebody going through something, I'm gonna check on them. I'm gonna make sure they're good, or if they want to have somebody to talk to, I'm gonna be that person because I know what it's like to be alone. Um, I know what it's like to be alone. Hold on, I gotta call my nurse. Yeah, that's true, mom. Okay, thank you. Uh, Having a little heart pain. But yeah, as my mom said, I don't even have to know the person to check on them. Like you just have a good heart. You know what I'm saying? Like you just do things because you either have it in you or you don't. So it's upsetting when like now I'm here in the hospital, I'm on the bed and people like see me and they're like coming in like got all these questions and I'm just like, dude, like I don't want to. For one, I don't like repeating myself. For two, it's like all this time you could have cared or asked, and you just refused to. And it's like now I'm here, and I just kind of feel like for some people, like it's kind of like being in the now, like they just want to know things. People are just nosy, and it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? I got ridiculed for times where I would go out, I would turn up, I didn't want to feel nothing. You know what I'm saying? Um, I got ridiculed for the anxiety or panic attacks or lashing out, not knowing how to control my anger, not knowing how to control my emotions, just feeling all types of things, you know. And as I was saying earlier, like nobody knows how to cope with this. Nobody knows how to deal with this. Everybody's different. There's some people that will execute themselves because they don't want to deal with the pain. You know, there's some people that don't take medications because they just don't want to deal with it. You know, like having to take 7 or 8 pills every few hours. It's just a lot, um, especially when you don't like taking pills. Um, Having to deal with multiple people checking in on you, asking you repetitive questions over and over again. It's a lot to deal with, you know. But there's some that that push through. Um, there's some that want to live, and I want to live. I got a lot to live for. Um, but I promise you, I'm gonna do a lot of different stuff this time, this go around. You know, I've been thinking about this a lot, and it's kind of like I'm getting a second chance. It's kind of like I'm getting a fresh start at life. Honestly, like I always tell my friends and like my family because my family didn't want me to get a transplant. Like you know how mom and dads are. Oh, there's other ways, herbs, and listen, nothing against herbs. Herbs work, but herbs take a long time. They do. You have to can't just take a herb when you're feeling sick. It has to be part of your daily regimen. Like you have to wake up, breathe these things, you know. And honestly, I don't got enough discipline. I don't like taking pills. I don't like taking any type of medicine. I don't. You know, if it would have been up to me, you know, to be honest, cancer probably would have took my life because I just didn't like taking medicine. I've been on 5 different chemos and my body quickly adapt to it. So it didn't do anything for me. Like, yeah, my white blood cell count will drop a little bit, but my body quickly would like develop a defense against it and it just I had to have a new medicine. After that, all the different types of side effects, losing your appetite, losing your hair, having stomach pains, stomach cramps, you get tired. And I just wanted to get a stem cell transplant and just be done with it. And now I'm here thinking that I do the right thing, and I did because literally a part of me is dying, and I'm gonna have a new part. I'm gonna have a new DNA, new coding. Um, I'm just already ready to be in the gym, y'all. To be honest with you, I'm just already ready to start working out, ready to just be different. I'm not gonna. I really. Well, I want to say I'm not, and then I do. I don't like being looked at as a liar or perceived as a liar, but I don't want to drink anymore. I used to smoke to cope with pain and to help me with my sleep and my appetite. Might take edibles, but I just kind of want to just keep my body all natural after this. Just want to just be straight edge, to be honest. Like just all the green drinks, the healthy foods, the veggies. Oh, hello. Uh, I just needed the sanitizer replaced. Uh huh. No, right here. That one's out. Yeah. Mm. Um, I'm here for questions. It's gonna be a daily blog, so this is just the first day. I never did a blog before, so pat myself on the back for that. Uh, as y'all can see, I look drained. I'm tired. Get a decent amount of sleep, but it's constant beeping going off, constant waking up, making sure I'm okay. The care team here has been honestly really good. Like they check on me maybe too much. um, yeah, don't don't look like what I'm going through, but I mean I'm not feeling it. I feel it every single day, y'all. And thank you, man. And I just want anybody to know, like, if you out there, if you going through something, if you hurting, if you in pain, go get checked, y'all, because I have been dealing with this kind of pain. Like it started as a throb in my leg, and I've been dealing with it for years, and I just never. It just wasn't strong enough to hurt me, like make me go to the doctor. I didn't like going to the doctor. I didn't like being in doctors' faces. And I go to Bali, go down there to Indonesia for 2 weeks, come back, everything's good, and then I'm just peeing like quarts of blood out and having these leg pains, and I didn't know what was wrong. I was like, dang, did I contract something down there? But I ain't do nothing to get anything. I went whitewater rifting, but I was like, what could this possibly be? And I went to the clinic and the lady was just like, baby, I'm telling you right now, this ain't nothing I can help you with. You gotta go to the emergency room. I go to the emergency room, they do their tests, they send me on my way. I go to work and like literally like I just my leg is just throbbing so bad to the point where like I can't walk and I'm just laying in bed and at the time, the little shorty that I used to talk to, she's all like, go to the hospital. And I literally tell her if it hurts, if it hurts me enough to the point where I start to cry, then I go. And like I don't cry, so thank you. I don't cry, so I was like, I'm not going to the hospital. But that pain started hurting enough to the point I cried, and I had to go to the hospital. Got rushed to the emergency room. I'll see you later, mom. Have a good church. Okay. Um, I got rushed to the emergency room. They had to give me like morphine, a little bit of adrenaline, to subside the pain. And I just remember feeling like I, I thought I was gonna have to get my leg cut off. Like that's how bad it was. And after running like several tests back and forth, still didn't get any answers or get the answers that I needed or that I wanted. And I ended up like checking myself out because it was my son's birthday and I wanted to go be with my kid. Probably stupid, but that's just who I am. I'm always there. And I got a call when I was on my way, and it was just telling me like, "Hey, Mr. Hale, we need you to come back. It's an emergency." And I go back, and they start telling me that I could have like dead cells in my leg, that they might have to like do a biopsy on my leg, and etc. And then a doctor comes in, and he's like, "We're gonna have to do a bone marrow biopsy," and they check my bone marrow, and then I was positive for CML. And like when the doctor's telling me that, I'm just kind of just looking at him, just in shock, hysterical. Like I just laughed. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't know what it meant, and immediately I just started going through all these changes. And I just honestly, I just remember feeling alone. The girl I was with, she was in the military, so she left. Like she had to leave. So like the like week, first week or 2 weeks of me going through this, I was by myself. Um, I live like 3 hours away from my best friend, so she got kids, so it's not like she could just come to me. She had her own things going on. Um, I just remember being alone, not having anybody, super sad, and I just want anybody to know, like if you're out there, talk, find somebody to talk to. If you got friends and they say they love you, they care about you, and you can't talk to them about things like this, cut them, cut them, cut them. They are not your friends. They do not care about you. You do not have to ask for care. Care is given freely because people care to give it. And if you're not receiving that kind of treatment, don't settle for nothing less, y'all. For real, for real. It's my first episode. I got like probably about another hour and a half on this chemo bag. I'm gonna just try to sleep for a little bit, y'all. I'm tired. Um, I stream, I game, I write, do various things to keep myself busy. Just check me out, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.